I'm essentially going to call this a super drop. El Salvador is intending on dropping $30 of Bitcoin to every citizen in their country. Every El Salvadorian who downloads the government's Bitcoin wallet app will be eligible for an airdrop of $30 worth of BTC. The president of El Salvador has announced that the government will airdrop $30 worth of Bitcoin to every adult of the country. The announcement was welcomed by Bitcoiners, with influencers speculating that El Salvador's government will need to purchase the required BTC it intends to distribute, adding more than 100 million in buying pressure on the markets. Quickly Googled estimates have the adult population of El Salvador varied, with on-chain analysis Willy Woo tweeting that Bitcoin's global user base will grow by about 2.5% thanks to the influx of 4.5 million Salvadorians. And we went and did the math earlier, and I think it came out to something around 138, 140,000, somewhere around that range, or not thousand, but million
Yeah,
dollars.
4 million, I think.
Says others place the Salvadorian adults is at about 6.5 million. So I mean that number is disputed, but at either rate, we're going to be seeing millions of dollars pouring into I guess you could say into Bitcoin or into people's wallets spread across the country of El Salvador. Um,
I mean,
says they. Mhm.
just them putting 150 million into the Bitcoin to airdrop it into the wallets is going to entice these people to get involved with Bitcoin.
Oh yeah, and that's exactly the whole point of this, right? The whole point is to get these people involved. To get their um their population involved, so that way we can grow the crypto community as a whole and end up making crypto become more of a, I guess, real thing for some of the speculative people out there. It says here however, crypto Twitter's euphoria may be slightly premature, as local publication per this local publication in El Salvador's citizens will only receive free Bitcoin after downloading the government issued cryptocurrency application. Well, I mean, yeah, that's exactly what was announced. I don't know why they're saying that it could be premature, because they have to download that. But as that gets spread across the country, people are going to end up doing it if they have a mobile device of some kind, because their government saying, hey, you download this app because we're getting involved with something that's called cryptocurrency. You download this app, we're going to give you free money just to be involved with this app, so that way we can have the adoption be more standardized throughout our country. So, I mean, I don't see how that's really like something that's going to end up taking necessarily an extremely long time for the people of El Salvador. I think it's something that, yeah, it's probably going to take a couple of months, but I don't think it's something that's going to take years. And by couple of months, I mean the couple of months being like picking up the stragglers, right? You're going to see a mass influx within the next, 30 days. But as for getting, the people that are less inclined, that will be over the next couple months. But you'll probably see 50% or 40% of the people in El Salvador that have a mobile device downloading it within the first month. That's my opinion.
Yep, I see. You said 50?
Yeah, I would say 50% of the people who have
Oh,
mobile
50%.
devices
Yeah.
are.
Okay, 50%. Yeah. Okay. Yeah. 100%. I agree.
Yeah.
100%. I agree. At least 50%, if not more. Probably 60.
Yeah, because it's going to primarily start in the more developed regions of El Salvador, and then shortly thereafter, it will start to go into the more rural regions. Kind of like, I guess, what you like if we were to base it off of how we are here in America, you'd say like their heavily populated regions are like our main cities, and then our suburbs would kind of be like how their more rural areas would be, even though it'd be kind of more, I guess you not necessarily village-esque, but just much smaller in comparison to what we consider like suburbias. And then it would just trickle
Mhm.
down from there. And essentially, the only people that won't necessarily have themselves involved with Bitcoin are people who essentially just have no means of mobile communication. But that's when, by the time that comes in a few months, by the time it trickles down to those individuals being left, El Salvador will have other implementations to where, those areas will be able to do so, or people in areas that already are, moving forward with Bitcoin, but just they're not mobily inclined. It'll make it to where it's more available for them, like how we have over here in, the U.S. down the street. If I wanted to go and buy Bitcoin at my gas station, I can because there's an ATM there now. So you're going to be seeing things, maybe not necessarily Bitcoin ATMs per se, but maybe something very similar built into El Salvador for those who just don't have the ability to have some kind of mobile app or something. And yeah, they would unfortunately miss out the um, on the $30. But then again, at the same time, you never know. There might be a way for them to be able to get themselves involved, so that way they can end up getting some of that free money that their government would be giving out during what I'm calling that super drop.